So the reunion party, the first South African reunion for Big Brother Mzansi happened 5th of December 2025. I am going to be showing you some visuals of previous housemates that came back together in one space for a fantastic time. I was shocked when I saw the winner of BB Titans. She was looking absolutely elegant. She pulled up in a Lamborghini. Damn. That particular season was really great, really, really good. And I thought that maybe, just maybe, we would have done a reunion for that particular season, but we missed out on that. But be it as it may, that particular season was one of the most interesting seasons because it was a mixture of Nigerians and South Africans. It was a mixture of culture. At some point, it was more like a rivalry. I thought that that particular show was supposed to be some sort of show that incorporates cultures, incorporates talents, make South African youth be a little more open to having Nigerian youths in their space. I have been to South Africa and I have asked questions, and there is this rivalry that exists amongst Nigerians and South Africans. Largely, you don't see that kind of hate in Nigeria, where a Nigerian sees a South African and then starts getting agitated, start getting angry, start getting disturbed by the presence of a South African. It never happens in Nigeria, quite frankly. But in South Africa, you tell a South African this is a Nigerian, the first thing that they're like, is it a drug dealer? Is it an arm robber? Is he here to steal our jobs? These things exist. I mean, it's not something that I'm saying out of the top of my head. I have done a full report on it, and it's not a report skewed in any way. I used research, including the result of South African owns research. The amount of crimes that are committed in South Africa are not, Nigerians are not in the top 5, not even in the top 10. There's usually people, those countries around them, the Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and then those other people, that commits those. And the highest number of people who commit crimes in South Africa are actually South Africans themselves, not even other nationals, So it's so unfortunate, but that would be a story for another day. Today we're talking about the launch of season 6, the reunion party that happened. We saw Twala. We saw several others. We saw Sweet Guluva. We saw several others, really. I am still surprised. I'm still shocked that Ashley Ogle turned it down. She refused to go, and then she didn't go. And I'm just wondering, really, what exactly was it about? That show. I'll show you a snippet, a clip of some things I gathered on social media. It wasn't something that was targeted at anybody. It was just a reunion, something that should be done as a prelude to the season that is kicking off in January, and also it's also about a show or a people who's trying to catch up on things, all right, things or issues that have been unresolved, or it's also another opportunity for people to know what you have been up to, what you are doing. Another way of putting you back in the spotlight of actual fame, if at all. That's what you're looking for. I mean, I'm shocked. Up until this moment, I'm shocked that Ashley, decided not to show up at the reunion party. But having said that, that is not the main issue for this particular show. This particular episode of this short talk is basically about the fact that some persons are slamming Big Brother Mzansi because they are using isiZulu slangs again. Siamosha is an isiZulu slang. It's a Zulu language. Umlilo is a Zulu language. So you would think that some persons are angry that why are they using isiZulu again? Why are they not using some other language? Because there are several other languages that can be used in South Africa. Why are they using Zulu? Is it because Zulu is the most dominant language in South Africa, or it's, and again, is Zulu won it the last season? So then you wonder why exactly. I'll tell you what other people are saying regarding that. Okay, regarding the fact that the Big Brother Mzansi are still using isiZulu as their language to project a show that is supposed to be culturally balanced. So I'll talk to you shortly. So here is Kosi Twala, the winner of Big Brother Titans, sharing some advice for those wanting to go into the show for season 6.
You heard the question, yeah? Yes. Thank you. So, I know it sounds so cliche when you say be yourself, but it's the honest truth because the audience doesn't connect with perfection, but when you're being authentic, that's when I think people kind of feel close to you. And you have to remember, the people who watch Big Brother, they've been fans of the show forever. They could see nonsense from a mile away, like, oh, she's trying too much or whatever. So when you're just being yourself, I think you have a better chance. If you can be vulnerable, let down your walls, and just be able to allow the audience to connect with the real you. And when you say this, people assume, okay, say, but at the same time, there are people who are, say maybe you have OCD. You want order. There must be order in the house, But then when you're there, like, I don't want people to think I'm weird or I'm alone. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. So even that, it's you not being authentic to yourself. So I think you have a much better chance if you can be vulnerable and just be authentic, be your true self. If you don't win, at least you are yourself. I love that. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the next person to speak is going to be Mshini. She spills the tea on the dope opportunities that comes with being in the Big Brother house, and it feels really good.
For me, before I even went to the show, firstly, because hey, ngisalasho ngiphumekas. Ngimdala Zozola. So, honestly, this show has been an incredible experience, which is in Vulelile, platforms amaning, especially in the entertainment industry, and also equally brand young. And my personality. So I'm glad that I got that opportunity because I had to discover some of the talents that I never thought I had in the house. So that's why it's very important to go there and make sure we Puma all out. Nithi ungazilimithi, maybe it's actor, maybe it's cula. And I also failed to understand because in the house I used to feel like I was so stupid, but I'm like, is it what you understand that about 2 million? So how am I gonna say that about 2 million? So cula. But honestly, it has impacted Impilo Yami and my career positively, and I'm so grateful. Whoever came up with the idea of Big Brother, thank you so much. May God bless you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, that's Smash Africa.
My name is Smash Africa. I'm the host of Big Brother Mzansi Season 5. Make some noise. I hate to brag, but I'm going to do it, right? When we talk about numbers, Season 5 of Big Brother Mzansi literally took us to the so much for the prop, my brother.
Yeah.
Smash Africa. I'm the host.
So yeah, Big Brother season 5 did a lot. Did really really well compared to 4, and of course you can't take anything away from this guy who hosted. Okay, here's what somebody said about Kosi gracing the show. I mean, if anybody should be feeling like they are big, I think Kosi should be feeling that way. But Kosi is 10 times bigger than Ashley Ogle. That's the truth. But she never, for once, think that, she's bigger than the show. Not once. Okay? So look at what someone says. Says, I love that Kosi never acts like she's too big for Big Brother. She understands it's a show that made her, and that's why she always honors their invites. I mean, whatever addition that Ashley is going to bring to the show. I mean, the ever sexy, gorgeous looking Kosi Twala, will give it 10 times more. I mean, Kosi is much more brilliant, much more presentable, I mean, much more focused, richer, better, much more daring than whatever Ashley thinks she is. Yes, I mean, quote me anywhere. I'll say it. But trust me, it's terrible for Ashley to turn down the invite that Big Brother actually gave. Watch this person. Let's see. This is the energetic Maggie Hagen. There you go. Okay. She looks good on that. And we know we also have another person. The Mbuzi. There you go. The color looks good. Sweet Galuva and Nate. There you go. They look so good together. Uyanda and Unsuku. Look at them. Look at that. There's Yolanda and Unsuku. There you go. That's your The lunch was just so great and so powerful. I loved every bit of it. I'm going to be playing you a portion of the launch, the season 6 launch. And then, of course, the fact that they have released the theme, Bazozwa, even though it didn't go down well with a lot of persons who think that, well, it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been.
A girl from Soweto. This girl can play football. This guy is saying no. So without further ado, please put your hands together for Mshini. She's representing Brother Mzansi Umlilo. But not least, we've got my new friend who I don't have on my WhatsApp yet, but he's my friend because of social media. Please put your hands together for the one and only Tyrone, representing and wrapping up our panelists from season 5 of Big Brother Mzansi Umlilo. All right, cool. Nifuni Wi-Fi? Nifuna ne? Ikoni Wi-Fi mtasi. This is Biggie's house. We don't run out of internet. New people about to enter the scene. I remember when I auditioned, the goosebumps I had when I submitted my video. And the moment I saw that season 6 was coming, I felt that same excitement. But it's going to be that time of the year, man, where people are going to be doing the most. And I'm excited. That's beautiful. Same question for you, Mshini. How are you feeling, sis?
I'm actually excited.
Yes.
I just can't wait to see the new housemates.
Yeah.
And I love the theme.
Bazozwa.
Bazozwa.
She likes the theme and she forgot it.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens real life, yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool, Mish. No brother. How are you feeling?
I'm very happy, especially as I'm a previous brand ambassador for Mzansi Magic.
Yes.
Being called again for the event.
Yes.
It says a lot. I feel like it says, it shows direction where my brand is at, how I'm doing, and meaning they still trust me enough that I can represent their brand very well. And then with the upcoming season, I'm going to say, I don't even find your foot.
We can't do it. That's how you win the money. We don't want you to win the money. I'm sorry. So from one person who did not win money to another coming. It's always there. It's always there. Kuzi, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. Smash, how are you?
Now it's getting warm, getting loud, getting excited. I get worried, man.
No, I love
Yeah, that's how I feel. Did you just use your journalist degree on me?
Of course.
Please don't do that, my sister. We're not here for that. So, and I think it's also fair to stay with you, Kosi. How has life been outside of Big Brother Mzansi? Number one, you won Titans. Everyone was expecting money from you, whether people who lived with you, family members, cousins, long distance, ties, you neighbors. Everyone's like, how has that been after winning and of
Smash
course
Africa.
being a part of such a beautiful reality in South Africa?
Okay, so, winning or just being part of Big Brother, it's always a mixture of a few things, When you leave the house, there's confusion, but the purpose is there. At the same time, a lot of pressure. So it's always like mostly those three things. Because you leave the house, there's a lot of opportunities open to you, but at the same time, you're not familiar with the industry and you got to learn things really quickly. So that puts a lot of pressure. So I think, like, just to put it in a nutshell, I think life after Big Brother has just been about trying to find balance between staying grounded and building my brand and protecting my peace.
Protecting her peace.
So love it. I so love it the way she answered the question. Building a brand, protecting her peace. Okay. There's still more to where that came from.
It's none of my business.
Well, it is none of your business.
All right.
Yeah, and when you get that amount of money, I think it's very important to kind of do some research, financial research. I don't have any financial background. I don't know much about it. So what I did, I went to a company. I trusted basically a company with my money, with investments. So yeah.
So
That's what they say.
Oh, but no, there's always a report. Wait, maybe she invested in Triple M. Like quarterly reports.
It's Ellen Gray.
Oh, I know. I would not.
You always want to see your money in your bank. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Mokwena, Ellen Gray is our next sponsor. They just got a free plan. Thank you.
Okay, so the controversy has been that Big Brothers and in the last 3 seasons or 2 seasons have been using Zulu slangs and Zulu language. And one would wonder, why is that? South Africa has got different languages. Why are they always using Zulu? Lela is Zulu. Siamosha is Zulu. Now, Bazozwa, which is the latest latest theme that they're using for their season 6 is also Zulu. So a lot of persons have been complaining about the fact that why they also always using Zulu. It does look like they can't they can't go away from Zulu. In the Nigerian context, is almost like using a theme like Agune Jemba, like Igbo, all the time as the theme of the Big Brother Niger. We have 3 dominant culture or 3 dominant languages in Nigeria: Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, right? Just like using Yoruba language or Igbo language consistently 3 consecutive seasons. I mean, that would raise an eyebrow. And for the fact that it's a Zulu that won the last one would have been thinking, is this thing all tailored towards advancing Zulu culture, Zulu tradition, Zulu this, Zulu that, that kind of thing. So I see a lot of people complaining about that in the comment section when they announced that Bazozwa is going to be their theme for this season 6. So I don't know what you guys think about it, though. Do you think that it's the projection of or usage of Zulu language continuously every other season to project whatever it is the theme is for the year, for the season? Do you think as a person it's downgrades other cultures, it downgrades other traditions, it downgrades other languages? Does it confer on Zulu culture and tradition the superior tradition? Does it confer its superiority? Does it confer its strength, ability right over other languages in South Africa? What do you think? If you're South African, also let me know, because I see that a lot of South Africans also watch this channel. So I think it's also more a concern for you guys. I know that Zulu is one of the dominant tradition and culture and language in South Africa, but there are other traditions, there are other culture. There's Sosa, there's several others. So why is the Big Brother franchise not using other languages to project, the Big Brother franchise? I mean, if you really want to go by balancing things in the way and manner that it should be. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let me also read a few comments from people who also say something regarding this development. Okay, so this one says, Pinky Mokale says, must all themes be in Zulu? This one says, Zulu theme Gape. We have 12 official languages. You know that, right? So South Africa has 12 official languages, and they keep using Zulu all the time. So maybe the person who got the franchise in South Africa is a Zulu. And so that's the reason why they're continuously using Zulu. This one says, y'all not beating the Zulu allegations. So someone's asking, what's the meaning in English? The meaning in English means you will know, like you will hear it, like more like a loud excitement that is coming or something. Let's see, at least have some proper diversity, equal contestants from each race group. Okay, proper diversity, equal contestants from each race group. I am so ready for this one. Let's go. This is really great. Can't wait. This one says, we are ready, Biggie. Can't wait, even though I don't understand the Bazozwa. It's gonna be hard. This one says, so it is what it is. Okay. So that's exactly what it is. Some concerns have been raised regarding this development. I don't know what you guys think about it. Do you think that it's an actual concern, or it's just one of those things that people just talk about and they just want to make points, and not necessarily anything that has to do with conferring superiority on Zulu over other 11 official languages in South Africa? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from. Who knows? Maybe it's also part of the reasons why South African franchise is not getting as much sponsorship. I don't know. Like on the one in Nigeria, you could argue that the one in Nigeria is 10 years, so you can't compare it with the one in South Africa. But the one in South Africa is season 6, right? But I can tell you for free that even at season 6, Nigerian franchise was having much more sponsorship. And I'm like, okay, fine. If this is going to cause problem, how about you just use English? But if you use English, they think of the neo-colonialism thingy. South Africa is reeling from that history of colonization, apartheid, that happened, and they had to let go in 1994. We know the atrocities the whites committed there. So using English, I don't know, man. But let me know what you think, though. I'd love to hear from you as always.